It is usually the task of the Moodle site administrator to set up a course at the request of a teacher. In this example that we're going to go through in a minute, Sally Cinnamon has set up a course called Essay and Report Writing that will take place over a 4 to 5 week period. Once set up, the teacher can access the course to configure it to best suit their teaching and learning needs. We'll explore the main setting of the course to get you up and running with your students. When the teacher logs on to the Moodle VLE, in the central block of the homepage you'll see the courses for which they have been enrolled, in the My Courses section. There is an option to click on All Courses button at the bottom of this block to list all courses on the site and to see their descriptions. This teacher, Sally Cinnamon, however, will not have access to all the courses on the list. For example, when she tries to click on the computer hardware course, she's unable to enroll without requesting permission from the teacher or of the course or the administrator of the entire site. Now, I'm going to just pop back home to Sally's homepage using the breadcrumb. Now let's take a look into one of Sally's courses. We're going to focus for this tutorial on the Essay and Report Writing Skills course. So we'll just click on the course title, and now we have been brought to the main course page. If you work on a course for the first time, there will be no content present on the course. For the purpose of demonstration, in the central block the resources are laid out for this course. In the top section where the general resources are available, with slots for resources and activities specific to each week of the course. Now we can take a look at some of the course settings by scrolling down to the settings block on the left hand side of our screen and expanding the course administration area and clicking on the edit settings button. Now you'll be presented with a screen where you can update and add to the course settings. We will go through some of the most important settings and focus on the ones that will help get your course up and running quickly. The course title has already been entered at the request of the course administrator or the site administrator. I'm going to use for the course short name. I'm not really sure what that means, so I'm just going to use the yellow question mark to show me more information about the course short name. Once I click on that, the help tip tells me that the short name of a course is displayed in the navigation and is used in the subject line of the course email messages. So the impact we can see of the course short name here, Essay Report, is in our navigation here in the navigation area on the left. You can see it appears here to help us navigate to the course, and if we want now to navigate back to the main course page, that short course name is referred to here in the breadcrumb navigation as well. A course summary has been written, and that can be amended and changed if necessary. The weeklies format is used on this short course at present. The social format can be used if the course is based around a discussion group. I'm going to change to the topic format and we'll see how that affects the course in a minute. The number of weeks and topics at the moment is 4. However, I want to increase this to 5 as there's been a request to add a new section about presentation skills. The course start date here is the 6th of August. For the rest of the general settings section, the defaults should be fine. You may or may not wish to open up access to all materials on your course to everybody in the organization by allowing guest access. The guest visitor can only view resources and not partake fully in activities. This is typically left off because you normally only want enrolled users to view or take part in activities. Once you get the basics down, it's well exploring the groups area here. Again, if you wish to find out more, don't forget the yellow button is available. While developing the course, you may wish to have it hidden, so by checking the not available button, you can keep things hidden from public view and public listings until you're ready to publish and go live with the course. Your course may have a specific language interface, particularly with language courses. And finally, some organizations like to use different words for roles. So for example, a lot of organizations use the term tutor instead of teacher and learner instead of student. With the settings I've shown, you should be ready to get up and running. All you need to do now is click on the Save Changes button. Once that's done, you should return to your course where you can see the effects of the updates. Instead of the weekly listings, there are now topics, and we have the fifth topic available so we can put in the presentation skills section that we talked about. It's always possible to revisit the course settings at any time to make changes. We should be ready now to work on adding shared resources and activities for students on this course. In this tutorial, we showed how to list all courses on a Moodle site. We entered the course page and located the settings button in the course administration block. We examined the course title and short name used for navigation. The yellow help button came in useful here. The weekly topics and social formats were discussed. A course start date was set and access options for guest and listing settings were set. Finally, role renaming was explored and we returned to the course main page to view how the new settings affected the student experience.